Hello beautiful people. I have a topic that I wanted to discuss for maybe a year now. Just something that makes my brains a little bit confused and I don't know how to feel about it. I think many of us are experiencing kind of the same thing when we're talking about Onlyfans. When Onlyfans first was created, I remember that Thorne made a lot of money of it. I think she was the first person to make this platform, boost and make people notice it and realize that it's a real thing where you can get some money. Which year was it? I think that was like 2020 or 2019, something like that. I think that was something new because it was not considered to be a corn. It was just something new and something, not as extreme as I would say. But years later, people got into it. We don't look at it like it's something forbidden. It's not as a taboo as something more extra. Many people are into it right now. Many content creators are into it right now. And in my mind, I've got a dilemma because I want to respect everyone who's doing something like that. I don't have anything against that. I mean that everyone can do whatever they want. Everyone can earn money however they want. I don't have anything against that. But at the same time, I am a little bit confused because content creators that used to make content, make art, and made me entertained are now posting something sex connected, I don't know, and promoting their OnlyFans account. And it got me into thinking, how did it happen? Like, I was followed to a person because I wanted to see their beautiful photos, their beautiful videos. Maybe that was connected to their appearance, maybe, but I just loved their looks. I just loved whatever they were doing. And now I don't say that they are all of them, but some of them, and I would even say like many of them, especially on Instagram, they are doing something like that, and it makes me a little bit disappointed. Maybe I am losing content creators. Content creators are not something that right now on my feed. I'm just watching a promotion to OnlyFans accounts, and this is not what I want to get. Like, I don't want to look at naked people. I don't need that. I understand that it's business and you want to promote yourself, but at the same time, like, it just feels like people are looking for the ways to get money easily and effortlessly. Yet I understand that everyone would like to do stuff like that. I still don't feel like it's the right way and something that we should promote. And yes, again, I want to repeat that I understand that everyone can choose whatever they want, do whatever they want, and that's not my personal business. But I am talking about all of it from the side of a viewer, from the side of an audience. I am the one, I am the follower who's following someone because of their initial content, the content that I was subscribed to. And now I don't see this kind of content. I just see sex related content, and I am not personally okay with it, as I would say it. And there's one funny thing that I would like to tell you. I think like a year ago I was thinking about creating OnlyFans account. Well, that was just in my thoughts. I didn't even think about what I will be uploading there, because I have never thought about posting something like extra, and that's not what I want to do. I couldn't post some pictures on Instagram that I really wanted people to see because there are some rules on Instagram, like you can't post like your boobies, for example, there. For the nipple movement is like Instagram's big thing, because oh my god, I don't know why Instagram does that, but these things on your boobies are still something that cannot be seen, because they don't exist. Of course they don't exist. Yes, I do love making some photos. There's a thing, like, I know that I am beautiful. I consider myself to be beautiful, and I like showing myself because it makes me feel good. I think that's not something bad. That's just what I like to do. And yes, I can post everything I want on Instagram, and this is why I started having some thoughts about it. So not about this extreme type of content, but like some pictures that I couldn't post on Instagram. I thought that would be a great idea if I could post it on Onlyfans. I started discovering how it works, what people do, how could you earn money from that. And I was looking up videos on YouTube from the girls who started their career of OnlyFans, and I remember watching a person who was talking about how they were basically, they had no money, they couldn't afford something that they would really like to afford. Like, that was really tough. And then this person tried OnlyFans, and they made it through, and they started gaining audience, and they started getting money, and then they started having a lot more money than they used to have. And I was like, that's really cool. Like, I think that's a really nice thing. Like, when you just need money, you just need money, and you can make money off something like that. I think that's a really good way to do it. Also, I want to say that right now probably it's not that easy to do as it used to be like a few years ago, because, you know, just because the same thing happened to TikTok, the same thing is happening to OnlyFans. Like, just many people want to make a lot of money, and that's getting tougher and tougher, you know, each year. Still, I thought it's like a really good idea, but I wasn't at the same situation. Like, that's not why I wanted to create OnlyFans. Then I was like, okay, I have to think about it. Of course, I'm not gonna put my passport data into this app before I realized that that's actually what I want to do, because that was not like an easy step. Like, it's not, I think that's not like creating a YouTube account, because I don't know, that's just, I think that's something more serious as I see it. Then I was thinking about it, and I don't even remember how I stopped thinking about it. I think like it was just like, no, I have enough social media in my life, I just don't want to do that. And now I am thinking that it would not be a great idea if I decided to do it. Well, first of all, I don't think that I would make any money of it because again, I would not love to. I just realized that I didn't color my lips. Okay, whatever. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry, now I feel much better having my lips colored. What was I talking about? Of course, I forgot about it. I realized that I wouldn't have content that people would pay a lot of money for. That was just not my thing at all. And now I'm thinking that it is not what I think I deserve, because putting yourself on the internet like that is telling people that you basically can do almost anything for money. And maybe this is just my personal opinion, but the further we go, the more I see that people just do that for money, just for money. And even though some people can have a lot of money of their content, they have millions of followers, and they still choose OnlyFans, it makes me think that it's so easy to pay for people to do something that they would not love to do. You know, basically people would like to do anything for money, and the easiest work it is, the better, no matter how hard and how dirty this work is. That just makes me look at it at a little bit of a different perspective, because when I don't want to look at it on the internet, I don't want to see it all, and I still see it, it makes me feel a little bit of a yikes because I don't want to look at it. OnlyFans is a special platform where people come specifically to, and they know what they want to get there, and I am not on there. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. I did not come there to see all of this, and I still am forced to see it all because I am following some people that upload stuff like that, because this is how they earn their money, other than creating content that I was followed to. This was just on my mind for a few months, and I was trying to realize what I actually feel about it, what are my thoughts about it. Now I understand that it makes me feel a little bit worse about OnlyFans platform, because this platform allows people make easy money, which is cool, but which is a little bit destructive for people. Instead of creating content that takes time, takes money, sometimes takes a lot of effort. I would say the effort is on the first place. People just choose filming themselves, do some stuff that used to be considered inappropriate, or maybe that was not that respectable. Maybe it is still not as respectable, but OnlyFans made us look at such people who create such content at a different angle, because now we're looking at all these people and we know that a lot of people do that. The people that we love do that, people that we inspired by do that. So it is a little bit of a different thing right now. And I want to tell you what made me film this video, what made me think about, I can't with this stuff anymore. It started getting on my nerves. To be honest, it makes me a little bit disappointed. That's just, if I'm saying true. I was scrolling through TikTok and then one girl appeared on my screen and they were saying something that made my face. So they said, "I am shaking my moo-moos for the galaxies you sent on my TikTok live, so you can go watch me now because I'm gonna shake my moo-moos. You have to see yourself."
How is my boyfriend poor guy when he doesn't even know that there's a camera on him? All I'm doing is shaking my moo-moos every time that we get a galaxy gift on live. He just doesn't know there's a camera. So make sure you join the live, check his reaction to me shaking my moo-moo.
There were a lot of likes and comments, and yes, I understand that it is kind of fun. It seems to be fun and in nonsense, as I would say. And yes, it is not an OnlyFans topic, but I just can't, I can't deal with this thing that right now it is okay to post something like that on the internet, and your video like that is going to be watched by millions of people, and you're just like doing that and saying stuff like that, and you feel okay with that. That made me so disappointed, like, in society, because I want you to get me right. I am okay with stuff like that, but I think there are some limits. There should be some limits where you can say stuff like that and what exactly you can say. She was talking about hidden camera on her boyfriend, and I can't, no. Then I just realized that it became such a norm to everyone. It's okay now talking about sex, talking about inappropriate stuff whenever and wherever you want to talk about it. And I admit that you gotta be honest and open about it, but not like that. I'm sorry, I think that's just my emotions speaking out. But yes, I was thinking about OnlyFans and how OnlyFans works for people, and now I'm just feeling like maybe OnlyFans is not as good as it used to be, and maybe right now it's doing more harm than good, because it basically destroys creativity in people. Because I don't want to name some content creators that I am referring to whenever I'm talking about that, but I was so inspired by some content creators out there. I was so into how their minds work, how they can come up with such great ideas, and now all I see on their social media is them promoting their accounts. And when I'm saying promoting, I mean showing some things that could hint on whatever they are promoting, and I don't feel comfortable about it. Still, I'm so inspired by such people, and yet I can't look at it anymore. I think like a year ago, I think the last thing that I want to talk about right now, I was watching, I think, a video, I don't remember, maybe it was an interview, maybe it was just a video of a content creator, Devorah Roloff, and they used to be an OnlyFans content creator, and like they're very open about their experience, about whatever they're doing.
What do you do? I post my naked body online to
like
put it short and
fully
simple.
naked.
Yes. If like somebody's gonna say to me, "Why do you post your body online?" I'm gonna say because I have the body for it. Number one,
Okay.
and number two, because it has gotten me everything that I need. And it has made me live a very stable life, which I feel like I always wanted.
And how basically OnlyFans made them afford whatever they have right now.
Okay,
So you were making all this money.
Yes. And it made me feel, I won't say fulfilled, but I think I had never had this kind of money in my life for myself. So I was just getting what I wanted. I bought cats. I got a bigger apartment. I was buying all the clothes that I wanted. I mean, materialistic things.
At some point, was that not doing it anymore?
So I would say after a year or so. Honestly, it really wasn't until I moved into my house.
But then they decided to quit because that was really tough psychologically.
Are you fulfilled doing this?
Absolutely not. No, it has made me like extremely depressed.
So how long are you going to do this for? How much longer do you want to do this for?
I would love to stop now, but I need to replace the income. And I refuse to stop until I replace how much I'm making.
So I don't think everyone understands how tough it can be and how pressing it can be to do something like that on the internet. I'm sure mostly girls, boys too, but mostly girls know what it is to get some spicy comments from people on the internet about their looks, getting some messages, getting some pictures maybe, and that's just so easy to get even when you are not a content creator. Maybe you're just someone who likes posting pictures on the internet. And for me, as I have been posting pictures and videos on the internet for many years, I know what it is and how frustrating it can be. You know, sometimes it can be so awful, and I feel like some people that enter OnlyFans, they don't realize how mentally it can destroy them. I don't feel like everyone likes doing that, like really and honestly likes doing all of that, because you don't only need to post some pictures, you have to talk to people there, you have to fulfill their requests. You don't have to, but you have to do it if you want to make money. So in order to make money, you have to do something for people that you don't know, that you don't feel something to. Yeah, and many people don't think about it, and then when they are fully into it, when they make money of it, and now it's hard to get out of it. Once you start getting some money from such platforms, it is hard to stop doing it, because you know that you can get some money of it, and it makes you stuck in this place. And yes, I see that some people start talking about God, about maybe, you know, faith or something that doesn't allow them doing such things anymore.
It's been 3 years, and today I am deleting my OnlyFans account. Using this as the biggest gift I can give to myself, because I'm sharing my testimony. I have been living in sin for far too long, and now I'm in a state of awareness that I can listen to God and understand what it takes, what sacrifices I need to take to get to that next level.
I wanted to come on here and kind of talk to you guys about why I stopped doing OnlyFans. And I know that God is a forgiving and loving God, but, you know, for the last few months, I've known that He has told me He doesn't want me doing this anymore.
I think this is what you have to consider before you start doing it, because it's easy to start, but it's hard to end. I don't think that you can stay on OnlyFans for a long time. That sucks energies from you. I don't know. Maybe you have your own thoughts about it, but that's just what was on my mind lately. And I want to ask social media creators to separate their one type of content from their other type of content, because I think that will be much better. Thank you for watching this video. If you wanna follow me on TikTok, maybe on Instagram, but on TikTok will be great. you can join me there. I will be very glad. Yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, and bye bye.